CoHosts listeners, I am your host, Erica Salda, the Queen of Teen. Please tune in
every single Tuesday
at 9 a.m. This is a whole hour of Santa Barbara teen athletes and all those people and businesses. Why am I the only one clapping? There's a lot of love in Santa Barbara. It doesn't. And Dr. D's in the house. How you doing, D?
Yeah.
We're killing it in January. Oh, it's February.
It is now February 9th.
We're killing January.
Halfway through already?
A blur. I don't even remember.
I don't even remember January. I barely remember yesterday.
All those people freezing their butts off. Now, we got a little rain, okay?
Yeah.
But how about those? There was this one, I think it was Ohio. I don't know, some state I'll never go and visit. I mean, not this, that's a state is bad, but, I'm at that age where
You've just never been there.
I don't like cold, okay? But I was watching this on Facebook, right? The cars going up. I literally it's horrible to be amused. I was thinking, God, if I was a car insurance agent, I'd be just so smiley. Cars were going up the hill, and they'd be going 360 on that black ice, and they're just going bam, like a pinball, bang and bang and bang, and all the cars going down. And then you would think somebody at the bottom would say, no, don't go up the hill. But, people like waving them up, figuring like, hey, if I have to meet my deductible, so are you. That's what they do in the Midwest. What do you think about that, Michael Baker?
I agree with you.
You love the beast. You were in Buffalo.
Well,
No?
Albany.
Big That's
difference.
Cold.
It's cold.
It's cold up there.
Yeah, about 14
They drive
degrees.
cars there still, right?
Yeah.
With chains, right?
With chains. We salt the road.
There you go.
Absolutely.
It's awesome. Pretty cold. You went back too, hey?
Yeah, I went back for Christmas. It was a great holiday.
Nice.
Went back 10 days, and it was 65 degrees.
Real? When you were there?
Christmas Eve, 65 degrees in Albany, New York.
Nice.
Unheard of.
Nice.
Yeah.
Unheard of.
He won't say anything, but I gotta just say this. So I call Michael on his vacation with his family because he only gets like 4 days off a year, right? Because that's how he rolls.
Three.
That's because how he rolls. That's what it is of being a CEO of United. So I'm calling him. Well, first of all, I call my friend Sal. Okay, Sal Rodriguez, and he pretends like he doesn't have the keys to the gym because he was probably so instructed to say that. Well, I know he has them, and that was kind of pushing me, after 33 years of knowing the go. So then he says, "Call me back." Within a minute, Michael Baker's calling me from vacation. So. You need the keys to the gym. And I'm like, well, look, these are my boys, and Angela Bevan. Miller can say, or what is it,
Angela?
Miller Bevan.
Miller Bevan.
I always get them mixed up.
It's because the M and the B, it completely
it messes me up. But I I have the little coaching, and I coach your son, who's my stud.
Yes.
And I these kids are men now, and they're coming home from college break, and, I know how to use it. And, you let me in the gym, and I love you. Put your hands together, Michael Baker. What are you going to do? This is the whole social media, okay? I took a picture and I sent it to you.
You did.
We had 25 guys there in 15 minutes. It was awesome. And you just left it. You said, keep the gym open during the break. If the kids want to use it, use it. I love you for that. Thank you so much.
Thank you for coaching all those years. Look at all those kids. I mean, how many kids did you have?
This is my babies.
How many kids?
Hundreds.
Yeah, there
Hundreds.
you go.
I can't go Sal thousands. I'm not as old as him.
And the club's named after Sal.
Exactly. And then it's true. It's got his name after.
It does.
But I really appreciate that. So
You're more
was
than welcome
really
anytime.
sweet.
Anytime.
Yeah. I tell you, when the kids are running down the court like that, it's funny because there's a lot of guys. That had to build this relationship really, and it came out of the club. You might go to different schools, and a lot of those kids did. We had Bishop represented. We had Dos Pueblos high schools. We had all the schools represented. Now, you had like half a dozen colleges. We had Notre Dame, Cornell, Columbia. These kids are going to good schools, Cal Poly, and so you can't, the road to the club is really about giving back. And they know I gave them a bye this year, but next year I winked at every single one because next year you'll be getting a job and who's going to be tapping on it. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about giving it back right now.
There you go.
That's
there
right.
You go. No, that's great. And we love when alumni of the Boys and Girls Club go on to great things. And again, I can't emphasize enough how important it is to have great coaches like you over the years and working with those kids, and they want to come back and go back to the Boys and Girls Club.
Serious.
And you see that when you sent me the video, I didn't know any of those kids. but I got chills because it was just neat seeing those kids and how excited you were. And
I played a lot of the songs from The Lion King because that's what they were listening. Well, I did. In the jungle.
Oh my God, that was Austin's favorite movie. I think I saw that movie.
Yeah, I
20
know, but
times.
these kids are all looking at me laughing. I go, that was the warm-up song. Stop it now. I'm having like a major flashback. That's what happens when you're over 50.
Yeah,
well, thank you very much. What do we got going for,
Well, with the clubs,
fundraisers,
you have the next big fundraiser we have is our rally coming up in May, and you can rally for kids, and you can register for that by going to rallyforkids.org, or you can go to our United BG website to register for that. I'm really excited about our event this evening. Actually, is our annual meeting for the Boys and Girls Clubs. Really celebrating the past year. We've had a tremendous year, and you know that, and you've been a huge supporter of the clubs, as has the doctor here. Thank you so much for everything you've done for us. And I'll tell you one thing, Erica, that means more to me than anything else. If you want to take one stat with you, we're 80% of our members, 80% of the kids that are enrolled in the United Boys and Girls Club of Santa Barbara County come to the club at least 3 days a week. That's unbelievable.
Nice.
That's a stat that is way above the national average.
Great.
So we're really, really excited about that, and we're going to continue to reach more kids more often.
Nice. Michael Baker, put your hands together. Nice. All right, to my right, I'm just going to say Angela.
Just Angela.
Just Angela. Okay, the. Yeah. Oh, you got some stuff. What do we have here?
I just want to tell you that right now, what we're producing, we're very limited on production right now at this time of year. And I had something really cool on my desk. And I'm not going to name who took it, but somebody took it off my desk.
Nah.
And so I had to pick 2 new things to bring you.
Okay.
But they look like you would be able to say exactly what they are, but they are a little bit different.
Okay.
And they're both citrus, but they're certain kinds of citrus.
Say, what is it? I got to know. I mean, this is not TV.
This is a blood orange, and so it's when you cut it open, it's bright red instead of the normal color of an orange. And this is a Myers lemon, which we are producing at Fairview Gardens right now. So, and the Myers lemon, the interesting fact about that is, first of all, they're loaded with vitamin C, which we all need a ton of right now because of all the sicknesses and illnesses. Our good little boy Austin is on the couch sick right now.
Oh, my baby.
So I'm going to take some of these to him.
All right, nice.
But the Myers lemon is almost sweet. It's not really as tart as a regular lemon. So when you're putting it in an iced tea or something like that, you're going to get more of like a passion-y fruit type taste, more of a sweetness from it. You could put that instead of using sugar.
Thank you so much. I love it when you're here. I really do.
I love being here. I have so many exciting things going on at Fairview Gardens, so I can't wait to share them with you.
Okay, we'll catch them in a little bit because we have a break. You see all the smushy sign.
I know, I see it.
I'm kneeing you. That
and I just want to say really quick, Boys and Girls Club, what's so awesome about that is that these kids go there, and then when they go on to high school, they're all spread out, but they always stay together. They always come back. It's like they just have just have this unity amongst them, and they stay friends forever. And I just appreciate all the work that you guys are doing.
Thank you very much.
We love our Michael. All right, we got to go. I get it, Dr. D. It's time to go. We got the bobblehead going. Okay, it's go time. This is Erica Salda, the Queen of Teen. We got a big show for you. We'll be back with more after these messages. We are back, and this is the Santa Barbara Teen Sports Radio Show. I am your host, Erica Salda, the Queen of Teen. Please tune in
every single Tuesday.
9 a.m. All right, we're gonna go really fast. We have Isaac. Put your hands together. Hernandez in the house. His son Kike is always with us. We had to cut him short last week, and I feel horrible because I love the theater, I love the arts, and you're doing it all. And congratulations for being able to. I don't know why I'm congratulating you. Why am I congratulating you? Somebody said to congratulate you. Oh, well, yeah, that's the reason why. But there was something else, and you're going to tell me, I'm sure.
Well, this is Isaac, and I'm glad that you cut me short because I get to come back.
Yeah.
And I brought my son Kike, and he's the real deal. Instead of me telling you about theater, he can tell you about theater.
Nice.
But one thing that I wanted to say last week that I didn't get to say is that when I was at a parent and open alternative school, I offered to write the play for the kids, and I interviewed the children in the class. They invented their characters and their situation, and we kind of wrote a play together. And for me, I never had theater in school, but to see what theater did to the kids. So there was a girl with cerebral palsy, AC, and she didn't know how to read. And just because of the play, she wanted to learn how to read the songs, and then she learned how to read for the play. And everybody came together around her. It was really beautiful to see.
Wow.
And so I did it 4 more times. I wrote 4 plays and directed them, and 3 of the last 3, and 3 of them were with Kike, and he's in Santa Barbara High School Theater and Santa Barbara High School Choir, and he can tell you all about it.
Nice. How you doing? Put your hands together, Kike. Thank you for being here.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah. I've never had so many people applaud for me. This is great.
And he's in
Funny.
theater.
He's a comedian.
Oh, no, I don't know about that.
Nice. All right. So your father's very passionate. So he passed the torch to you, and I could just see the passion, just being excited about it. What makes? Can anybody be in the theater? I mean, what makes a person, theatrical?
I think anybody can act if they want to.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are just afraid to start. Because I see a lot of people in English right now, right? I'm a senior in high school, so we're reading...
And what high school is that?
Santa Barbara High School.
Oh, that's right. Go Dons, class 84.
And we're reading Shakespeare right now, and so our teacher will have us, go up and do the scenes, and a lot of people just read it in a monotone voice, to be or not to be, that is the question, whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer. And it's that, it's suffering is listening to that. That's what it is. But I think everybody has the potential to actually read the line in an engaging way and make people want to hear you do that. And that's what I want to do. I want people to want to hear me read that line.
So read that line.
I don't have the whole thing in front of me.
Oh, just read the first, what you just said.
You did pretty good with that first sentence. I couldn't even remember that whole one. That whole part.
How would you say it?
To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind sorry, I have a bad cold. To suffer.
And that's all I know. Thank you.
That's all right. Yeah.
Outrageous misfortune.
See? Okay.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
That's
I like
awesome.
That.
So what are you working on right now? What's going on at school?
Well, right now we just finished Music of the Night, which is a completely student-directed Broadway review that's like a bunch of different songs from Broadway musicals just put together with no storyline or anything, just songs. And we just finished that. It was very good. I'm sure.
That sounds terrific.
And the next musical we're going to be doing in the spring, we're going to do Hair, which is a great show about hippies.
Dr. D loves that show.
There's like a nude scene at the end of the first act, isn't
you
there?
like that
That's
show
right.
too?
Yeah.
It's we're very excited about the nude scene.
Oh, that should be terrific. So you have a part that you're interested in playing in here?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if I should talk about it. It's kind of
You don't want to jinx
confidential.
it? Oh, I see how that is. It's like the Scottish
it's a very
play.
secretive organization, the theater.
Gotcha.
I can see that you are very talented, and that's
I don't know about
probably why
that.
you're at Santa Barbara High School, class of Dons. I enjoyed going to Santa Barbara High tremendously, and they had great English classes there. Did you start out with wanting to be involved in acting because of your father, or did you kind of get more into it because of the English classes and learning the different pieces?
I got into it not because of my father or because of English, really. I just, freshman year, I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do. And, in high school, you're kind of supposed to decide who you want to be for the rest of your life. And that's kind of a tough thing to decide. Yeah. I have to choose who I want to be for the rest of my life. And so I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with that.
So you decided to try on a lot of different personalities in theater?
That's right.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah. I like that. I'm going to start saying that. And so I did theater once in sophomore year, and I really liked it. So I just kept coming back, and now I'm applying to a bunch of theater schools. I'm excited.
Good, that's exciting. What school are you applying? What are a couple of the schools that you're applying for?
Well, I've got an audition coming up for UCLA.
Wow.
Great.
That's a good one. And I got into AMDA in LA. It's the American Musical and Dramatic Academy. And UCSB is not like a theater school, but I could see myself going there too.
It's a great school.
It is a great school.
Good job.
Well, I will tell you, Erica, you may not have known this about me, another little mystery. I was a theater minor in college, so there you go. And we bonded in the...
That's right.
Yeah, we went over both Pippin, so that's a whole other show, that's a whole other story there. But so what would be like the ultimate role for you? What's the one role you say, I got to play this role, I want to do this?
Elder Price in the Book of Mormon. It's my favorite musical easily. I don't know if I could, because that guy sings really high, and I cannot do that. But if somebody came up to me and they're like, hey, you want to play Elder Price in the Book of Mormon? We can lower it 3 octaves if you want. I would do that.
Awesome.
Well, I tell you, we would love to welcome you back after you finish a couple, your next production at school. That would be great. And we appreciate your dad for coming back again. So put your hands together.
And Erica, I'd like to also reveal a little, like Michael, that I've been in the theater.
Oh, that's very funny. Oh, yeah.
That took everyone just a second. You should see the looks on people's faces in the studio. Everyone went,
all right, let's move forward. All right, Michael Baker, who'd you bring in the house today? Put your hands together. What's Dave?
Brought Steve Hinckley.
Steve
Hinckley.
Hinckley.
Steve is here with Moxie.
All right.
He's the CEO for Moxie, the Children's Museum here, and I wanted to bring him in to introduce you to him and have him talk about what they're doing and give you an update in Moxie.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me here. I really appreciate it. Thanks, Michael. Thanks for the invitation. It's always good to be able to talk about it, and we're always happy to get a little bit more Moxie out there. It's sort of a new project that's in the works down at Lower State Street. 125 State is where the construction's going on. The project has actually been in the works for 25 years, if you can believe that. Articles of incorporation were filed in 1990 as the Children's Museum of Santa Barbara. Over time, a few things have changed, including our name and some of the identities. So we're now Moxie, the Wolf Museum of Exploration and Innovation, and it's geared all towards science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. And these are all hands-on exhibits that are being built and will eventually be installed inside the building and then move towards opening at the end of this year. So it's a very exciting time for us.
So tying into the students here, maybe you want to tell them what you did before you went to Moxie.
Well, before I was at Moxie, I worked at a science museum in Dallas called the Perot Museum of Nature and Science. We also went through a small project there. It was a $190 million capital campaign and a 185,000 square foot facility. That was a fantastic part to be affiliated with that organization. But prior to that, I taught high school. I taught biology, anatomy and physiology, and physics for 10th, 11th, and 12th graders. And I taught that down in Los Angeles at the Archer School for Girls, so an all-girls high school, which was that was an adventure.
Doc Wild is looking at me since we have St. Therese here is in the house. Oh boy, Doc Wild's like, oh boy, this is what happens at Teen Sports Radio. We make things happen.
We make connections. Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
So we have a volunteer position available for you.
Perfect. Well, similarly, we will actually have a lot of volunteer positions available at the museum for kids and probably even some paid positions too. So it's always good to have that part of the community engaged.
So we're really excited. Again, just a great example of partnerships. We're going to be able to take the kids in the Boys and Girls Clubs down to Moxie and get them exposed to that. So maybe you can talk briefly about one of the exhibits that you're really excited about that you're going to have that's going to make it unique.
You know, that's a really good question, Michael. There are more than 70 different exhibits that will be packed into about 17,500 square feet of space, and there are a number of them that are really fun. But I think one of the most entertaining and engaging and beautiful exhibits that will be in there is the handprint globe. So as you walk into the museum coming off of State Street, you walk into a gorgeous glass entryway, come into the lobby, and almost immediately you can put your hands down on thermal imaging cameras, which then translate the thermal image of your handprints all the way up to a 6-foot diameter LED sphere that is hanging from the ceiling. So the handprints that you put down get projected up into this LED sphere for everyone to see, and we can generate software that changes the way the handprints are interpreted so that they spiral around the globe or that they do the reverse thermal imaging, a lot of different kinds of things.
They can be used for identity theft.
That's right. It's our way of tracking people that are coming in and out of the museum, yeah.
Clearly. Hidden agenda.
So
it's
a
good thing.
Really a beautiful thing.
It's amazing. Funding. Okay, how can we help you?
Oh, wow. Great. Perfect. So we're going to close this out right now. Perfect. So we're actually in a $25 million capital campaign. We've raised $19.4 million to this point. So we're a little more than 20% remaining in the campaign, but making great strides. And one way certainly for the public to engage is just to go through our website, moxie.org. Nice. And any amount certainly gets us towards that goal. It's fantastic. And it certainly supports the mission. And I should say that capital campaign goal not only makes sure that the building and exhibits and landscaping are all covered and paid for, but it also gives us endowment for long-term sustainability. So part of what we are trying to do is make sure that we're accessible to every single member of this community. And that endowment gives us the ability down the road to then help support the visits for families and others who might not be able to make it.
I got a wink from Dr. D, and anytime he gives me a wink, what that means is what we would like to do to support you to get to that goal is to give you a free Ask commercial. 1 minute.
That is awesome.
So,
thank you.
We'd love to do that for you.
Thank you very much.
Steve, I love this story. This is a great story.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Beautiful.
This is something that I remember my 21-year-old, when he was younger, we would go down to Oxnard to go to the little hands-on museum down there, and I couldn't believe we would have to drive so far to go to something that's, I mean, you're going to outdo that museum by far.
Yeah. Well, it's always kind of amazed me that in Santa Barbara, which is a very well-educated, very invested and involved community that also has this unbelievably untapped resource of technology and innovation, the whole sector that exists here, whether it's Sonos or FLIR or NewCell, all of those companies that are right here. This city should have had a science museum long, long ago. So we're excited.
People that are at those companies all have children from the ages of newborn up to grown. I mean, they're just so excited. We're all so excited that you guys are here.
Yeah, we say our audience is pre-K to gray, so it's fairly inclusive, really.
And so again, I just want to reiterate, it's moxi.org.
That's correct.
www.moxi.org.
Awesome. Let's take a quick little break. Stick around if you want to.
Right. Perfect.
Steve. All right.
Yeah.
This is Erica Salda, the Queen of Teen. We'll be back with more after these messages. We are back, and this is the Santa Barbara Teen Sports Radio Show. I am your host, Erica Salda, the Queen of Teen. Please tune in
every single Tuesday,
9 a.m. Okay, moving along. Angela.
Just Angela.
Who did you bring in the house today?
Well, I'm very lucky to have Doreen with me today, and she is with SCAPE, which is the initials for Southern California Artists Painting for the Environment. And at Fairview Gardens, SCAPE has joined with us to do a fundraiser, and they have artists that have been coming out to Fairview Gardens and doing, the event is going to be called Farm to Wall. But the artists that are painting for it are painting all scapes from Fairview Gardens. So nice. Doreen can tell us a little bit more about it.
Beautiful. Thank you. Woo! Put your hands together. We love it. We love art. This is an artsy day. Theater, art just never ends.
Hi. I'm part of Southern California Artists Painting for the Environment, and we've been around since 2002. And as our name says, we like to help the environment. So we've raised over $150,000 for different local environmental groups through our art sales. We have a show and always give part of the percentage to the beneficiary. And we're so happy to have Fairview Gardens as our beneficiary for this show.
Nice.
It's going to be at Goleta Library, and we're starting it next Tuesday. And we'll have a big reception February 20th. Beautiful. And it'll be open all month.
Nice. Woo!
Yeah,
What are we expecting to raise? Do we know? Do you have a number?
we have the show is going to go. The artists are working on the paintings and drawings now, but the way it works is that SCAPE will decide all artists are included, and then then they'll pick the pieces of art. They are able to pick 50 pieces of art that will be on display at the Goleta Library starting February 2nd.
Nice.
And then it will be going to the 27th. But the reception where they will do the judging is on Saturday, February 20th, and there will be refreshments, and you'll get to see all the artwork. You'll have a chance to buy any artwork that you want, and some of the proceeds from that artwork sales will go to Fairview Gardens.
So are these kids, all adults? I mean, just a part of SCAPE? How does that work?
Most are adults, although we do have a student membership, so that we're open to students.
So did you send out an open call just to all artists, or did you have a list?
People have to belong to SCAPE to show. However, anyone can join SCAPE. It's just a $35 a year fee, $15 for students. And then the shows are juried.
So only members will be exhibiting.
Right.
And how many members do you have at SCAPE?
We sometimes fluctuate up to about 200. Right now we have 140. And as shows go on, more people join to enter a show.
Is it a nonprofit?
We're a not-for-profit.
Okay, not for profit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we don't take donations.
Right.
We just our goal is simply to provide a venue for our artists to show their work and to benefit the local environmental groups.
Nice.
Do you work in all different mediums, or is it just painting?
No photography, but we do have acrylic, watercolor, oils.
Awesome.
It's mostly representational work, landscapes, but it varies a little bit. We have a pretty diverse group of artists. And some incredible artists. Our featured artist this show is going to be Carrie Givens, who does very beautiful pastel work and really, really nice work.
Nice. All right, so
they're also She's Givens Farms, so give them a little plug. They are also we partner with them on produce for our farm stand where we do sales. So we have some of their stuff down at our farm stand.
Oh, beautiful. Excellent. All right.
I wish people could see some of the artwork that's here displayed on the table.
Where you can go to, if you go to fairviewgardens.org, you can actually see some of it, or you can go to scape.org, and they have their artwork up also. So both of those places you can see it.
Or you can go to Teen Sports Radio and then click on Fairview Gardens. That's another way to get there.
Yeah. There you go. Sorry, you can do it that way.
Yeah, we have lots of different ways to do it, Angela. Sorry.
Anyway,
it's all right.
We hope people just come and see the artwork, even if you don't want to buy it, just because we want to share the beauty of the farm.
Be nice.
And
it's a nice event.
We really appreciate what they do.
Beautiful.
And we also will be doing some things for younger people up at the farm. So you'll be able to go to the show at the Goleta Library, and you just walk up the hill right to Fairview Gardens. It's just a little ways up the little hill, and there'll be things going on there, little tours and things that you can do up there. So it's a great way to see Fairview Gardens also.
You could buy art and donate it to the Boys and Girls Club.
Oh, yeah, there you go. You do whatever. Well, we really appreciate everything, and after the show, please stop by again. We'd love to have you.
Great.
All right? Great.
Yes,
Put your
thank you
hands
for having
together.
me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we got to keep moving. So who do we have back in the house? We have Patrick Therese, the athletic director. Okay, he doesn't even know he's the AD, but I just made him AD. Okay, of St. Therese. We have Doc Wild in the house, and I think they brought Did you bring the whole school, or what?
No, I just brought the track team and the senior class.
All right, nice. All right,
so we're all packed in here.
All right, I'm going to give it to you. So let's start off with Patrick. Patrick, the athletic director. I can see a lot. I can see you got a lot of potential out here. You got some nice, tall, lanky runners.
Plenty of potential. That's
I
for
see
sure.
a lot of potential.
Yeah.
Let's talk about you a little bit. Are you from Santa Barbara?
I am. I didn't. I wasn't born here, but I spent most of my life. I actually grew up around here. Went to Bishop. That's actually where I met the headmasters.
I love Bishop.
I love Bishop too. My son went to school there also.
Okay.
There you go.
I'm hoping that's.
Bishop is a good thing.
Oh, I loved it. I loved it.
So is Santa Barbara High. No.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Bishop is where you met our headmaster.
That's exactly what I was getting to. Yeah.
Nice.
The headmaster, Matt Najera, he was my theology teacher when I was a freshman in high school. This was now we're going on 2004, something like that. So
Nice.
10 plus years ago now, and he got enough experience, I guess, there where he was able to just form his own school.
Beautiful.
And
did he go to you then? Like, okay, when I start my own school, you're going to be my athletic director when you were a freshman?
No, but he was trying to recruit me for the cross country team, and as a matter of fact, I did not accept that. I kept playing football. Believe it or not.
So now you're going to teach all of his kids how to run.
But I'm teaching them cross country.
There you
so,
go. I love that.
There's the irony right there.
Okay, so why don't we introduce? We've got another segment. We've got a couple of minutes left. Doc, you want to introduce somebody?
Well, I was actually thinking the kids could introduce themselves.
Absolutely,
That
we
works
like it.
better.
That's good because it's a classical education.
That's true.
That's right. Okay, go ahead. Yep, you're up.
My name is Maria Leslie Rios Olivo, and I am 14 years old.
Nice. Put your hands together. Woo!
My name is Jaime Lopez, and I am 12 years old.
Nice. All right, we got to go really fast.
Hi, my name is Matthew Najera, and I am 16.
Nice.
Hi, my name is Nancy Gonzalez, and I'm 14. Hi, my name is Myla Hernandez, and I'm 14.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Josue Estrada, and I'm 15.
Okay.
And we have a shy one back there.
All right.
Who is not going to come out and talk on? Not going to talk on here. I don't think.
we've got a couple of segments. You could get unshy.
She's here for moral support.
Oh, that's all right.
Erica, my name's Michael Baker, and I'm 48.
There you go.
And I'm Angela Miller Bevan, and I'm going to be 50 next month.
Lie.
It doesn't look a day over 48.
All right, so why don't we start from the beginning? We got another minute, but I want to say what your name is again.
Leslie.
Okay, Leslie. The school, St. Therese. Why are you going to St. Therese?
Because my parents wanted me to have an education, learning about God, and that's their main point to why they sent me to the school, and also because it showed us, or it taught us, or it teaches us about a classical education, which isn't offered in other public schools.
Nice, fantastic. So is it everything is it cracked up to be? Are you enjoying it?
Yes, I am enjoying it very much.
Okay, fantastic. Go ahead. So we pass it over. Same question. Why St. Therese?
I'm currently going to St. Therese because I think I can get a better education, a better step in life.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's very good.
You're wonderful. You're brilliant. Okay, sorry.
We have a Najera.
Exactly.
Yeah, don't be funny, man.
Yeah.
And I'm going to St. Therese because my dad is actually the headmaster and co-founder of the school, and he wants the best for me, and I believe that I'm going to get the best education at this school.
Nice.
Well, I think your grandfather is a wonderful man. Dr. Najera was our orthodontist and fellow Kiwanian, so you have a great family.
He's a great guy.
Go ahead.
I'm going to St. Therese currently because my family wants a better education for me and wants me to learn more about God and get into my religion. And yeah.
Nice. Next. Good. Gotta go fast.
I'm going to St. Therese because my parents thought that it would be really good for me that I would learn more about God and just stay close.
She wants to go into law enforcement.
Yeah.
Fantastic. All right, who's up? We gotta keep rolling, as they say.
I'm going to St. Therese because my parents thought it was think it's a better school than other schools.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you, all of you.
So all of these kids know more of the to be or not to be speech than the drama major who was in here earlier.
Oh, nice.
They're all running through Hamlet right now. So
fantastic.
And
okay,
chunks of it.
Patrick. So athletic director.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he just got back from Afghanistan.
Well, it's been about a year and a half now.
Yeah.
But I guess depends on your way of looking at it.
And you're in the reserve as well.
I'm in the reserves. I'm in the Army Reserves.
Wow.
Thank you for your service.
Yeah, thank you very much. Put your hand up very much. Thank you for that. All right, you know what we're going to do? We have another segment, and we have very patient children here, all just wanting to participate. So we have a couple of our questions. Very well behaved. We don't need to put the 2-finger sign up, right? Because we're all used to this Catholic education.
We usually have to
hands
do that for
up.
us.
I know, exactly. Let's take a little break. We have one more section left. Stay tuned for more. This is Erica Salda, the Queen of Tea. We are back, and this is the Santa Barbara Teen Sports Radio Show. I am your host, Erica Salda, the Queen of Teen. Please tune in
every single Tuesday,
9 a.m. All right, you had a question?
Yeah, Coach. What kind of sports are they doing at this school? Like, if I have a child and why do I want to send them to this school?
Right. Well, I mean, one of the big things that Matt Najera and Chris Van Wyk, the two headmasters, knew was that being a smaller school, it's hard to come up with organized sports, and they just so happen to know somebody who likes the one sport that doesn't take a whole lot of planning or organization, and that's track and field and cross country, and those are excellent sports, especially for programs that are just starting out. I'm sure we've all seen the movie McFarland and a half a dozen other, stand up and cheer kind of films, all about the guy who comes from nowhere, who started running. I mean, there's places in Africa that people don't even know about, and these guys come out as the best runners in the world. So it just made sense for them, if we were going to take that step to get them in an athletic sort of mindset, start with the easiest thing first. Once we expand, we can go from there and get some other sports.
Well, I think it's a great sport. And listen up, and this is going to show my age, but when I was in high school at Santa Barbara High, they didn't have a lot of girls' sports. They didn't have girls' soccer when I was there. They didn't have, and I chose to do track and field, and it was the best thing that ever happened to me. I loved it. And I ended up doing all kinds of different things with it, and it kept me, I think, in pretty good shape. I'm still running and still doing it now, so it's something that will help not only with your physical, but it helps with your mental state to help you learn better and think better. Also, what would be the academic, or two questions. How old are the kids at this school? What are the age differences? And then, why would I want to send my child there for academics?
Right. I mean, as far as me knowing all the ins and outs about that stuff, that's obviously that's why I'm the coach. But I could tell you, one thing, that these kids, they range from between 13 and, or what I'm working with anyways, 13 and around 16 years old.
12.
One 12-year-old.
He's all, I'm 12. You can see him pointing.
I always
to
thought
himself.
he was older, so I thought he was my age, actually.
I would never, ever want to hear you say again that you're just a coach.
Yeah, you're not just a coach.
You are a tremendous role model for these kids, and you work with them every single day, and you deserve a lot of credit for that. Not many people do that.
I appreciate that.
And I appreciate what you do.
So the kids can't compete in like intramural sports, so they have to do club work,
right?
And you're combining with another school to.
That's part of the one of our problems, but also with problems comes opportunities, right? What is it? The mother of invention is necessity. And
so you're taking with St. Raphael kids, and you're going to bring them together so that you have enough kids to compete on club teams.
That is one of the possibilities. I've sort of tried to get as much context as I can across the city to see who else we can latch with, and I gotta hit up a couple other places as well and see what they want to do, because it's hard, not just for us. There's a lot of schools out there that maybe one or two kids would like to do track or cross country, and the rest of the school would like to do something else, or they just don't have the funding or let's be frank, care as much about it. So maybe we can pull everybody together and just make sort of like a linear program for a whole bunch of schools.
Well, Erica and I love St. Raphael's too, so we have alum from,
right.
And Erica also coached at St. Raphael's.
I'm an alum, actually, of St. Raphael's.
Of St. Raphael's?
Yes, I am, yeah.
See, so that's...
So, Erica, what are you doing for Valentine's Day?
I don't know. I don't have my planner in front of me.
Because these kids are raising money by selling tickets to a romantic dinner at Notre Dame High School.
Wow.
And all the funding goes back to St. Therese. So if you're looking to go out on Valentine's Day, this might be an opportunity to buy 15, 20, 100 tickets.
I could see that. I could see how that would just be a great place to go on Valentine's for me. I know. And the tickets are how much?
$50.
$50.
For two.
For two. Yeah. $50 for two. I like that.
A romantic dinner for two.
Romantic. And what is it? What do you get for that? I mean, is it you don't know. What do we get?
You get food.
Food's good to eat. Yeah. Romance?
Well, there's... it's 2 plates for two people. And in order to get into the dance, you have to take your ticket. That's one of the things.
So it's dinner and dancing.
Dinner and dancing. And the food, what cuisine is it?
We're not sure yet.
Comfort food?
We're not. We don't have that information yet because the parents have to decide.
Nice.
What kind of food they're going to serve.
And is Michael and Mona cooking? Is that what it is?
No, Michael and Mona are going though. Because the school has the need.
That's it.
And so we're definitely supporting the school in this. But also we have
happening right at the school.
No, it's happening at Notre Dame High School.
Oh, at Notre Dame High School.
They're hosting it for us.
Wonderful.
That's walking distance from my house.
There you go. You see, so you should go.
And
And these kids have fistfuls of tickets. So
the fistfuls of tickets. So if I wanted to buy tickets and I left here and talked to my husband, how could we buy tickets? Can we? Can we go online to get them, or can we go to the school?
The St. Therese Classical Academy website, for one.
And what is that website address? You can go to Teen Sports and click on the school.
Yes. That's another thing you could do, of course. We like to have everybody's nonprofit land on Teen Sports Radio, most definitely. Michael, you had a question.
We share a parking lot with the Boys and Girls Club, so you can swing over to the Boys and Girls Club in Goleta and just look at the St. Therese sign and walk in and buy tickets there.
You could do that as well. We'll encourage people to go as well. I'd like to ask any one of the students, what is your absolute favorite thing about your school? Which one of you wants to answer that? It doesn't matter to me. I'd just love to hear what you love most about your school.
All right, we need to line up. Say some. Sing.
Do we have
sing something? I do sing.
What's your favorite thing?
My favorite thing about the school is the everything.
You like it? That's a great thing to love. To love everything about your school. I've seen a lot of teens in my career. Talk about well-behaved kids. I mean, we're in good shape with you guys leading the future. We're in really good shape.
I want to know what you were promised, because you're not even normal. You're sucking the energy out of me. I will say that. All right? And I'm being really honest right now, because I'm jumpy. Okay? I'm getting this like an early onset of Tourette's. So you guys, I mean, really? You're like this all day? I don't believe it. Michael, I don't believe it. They're not
perfect.
children.
They're terrific people, except for this one, that one, and that one.
Oh, yeah.
But
I want to taste the Kool-Aid. I want to taste the Kool-Aid. Something's not right.
Let's see. What else do we got here? Do you guys sing?
Yes.
Let's hear a little song.
Not their coach.
And Coach will lead you.
Which one?
Wow.
Well, go ahead.
Oh, no, I was going to say, do any of you play any other sports other than run long cross country? Any other sports? Soccer? Anybody play basketball?
They're nodding their heads.
They're nodding their heads.
We have soccer players. We have dancers.
Wonderful.
They play a lot of basketball, and just on their break time. But they're athletic.
The mute girl back here is a hip hop dancer.
Nice, I bet. She's how cute she is. She's cutie patootie. It's all good. All right, you know what? We are going to stage all the questions the next break. So we're going to go to commercial right now, and then I'm going to have you guys all line up, and we're going to get you all ready boomed. I don't know. We had candy in the house somewhere, I'm sure. Dr. D, open up that drawer. That's where you hide your candy.
Sugar would help.
I said sugar. We need a sugar. Look at that. Oh, yeah. No. Natural fruit.
Blood orange.
Natural fruit's not going to work.
Kids were lining up for the blood oranges.
That's
Absolutely.
It. Let's take a quick little break. It's Erica Salda, the Queen of Tea. We'll be back with more after these messages. We are back, and this is the Santa Barbara Teen Sports Radio Show. I am your host, Erica Salda, the Queen of Teen. Please tune in
every single Tuesday,
9 a.m. All right, I made them all get down and do 20. Thank you. That was
I tried to give them an orange, but Erica insisted on sugar.
No, I insisted on push-ups. Okay, so they're all like, now they got the heart rate going. All right, who are we going to go with?
So being that you're a smaller campus and there's you have a smaller group of kids at your school, so that does make it a little challenging to have sports at the school, but there's also other ways of learning than being in a classroom. I mean, do you guys do some of your studies outside of the classroom? Do you go on any kind of really cool field trips?
And what's your name?
My name is Jaime.
Okay, Jaime, talk to me.
Okay.
All right, look at that smile. Love that smile. First of all, I love the uniform.
Thanks.
I like the whole maroon. Everyone's got these maroon sweaters on. They're beautiful, and they've got the nice khaki pants, and the ladies have some beautiful skirts on. You look very polished. That's very classical. I like it. Do you can't stand wearing that uniform to school? Tell the truth. No? I mean, you say, Mom, really.
Yeah,
you got enough. I think
sometimes.
if enough kids petition the school that you're not going to have any uniforms. Oh boy, everyone's getting mad at me. What?
There's a reason for uniforms, Erica. Can't you remember what they told us at St. Raphael's?
Well, I love uniforms, but I'm just saying it's only third. So if you wanted to start a revolt, you know what I'm just saying? What? I got
Thank you, Erica.
These kids are not normal. Come on. I mean, so what kind of field trips do you go on?
Okay, sometimes they're like home ec field trips. Mr. Najera's mother, Matthew's grandmother, we had a sewing class.
You need to know how to sew.
Go ahead.
We go horseback riding.
Do you like?
We go on a lot of hikes. a lot of nature walks. The last time we went, it was fun. We've been to Hearst Castle.
Hearst Castle, good.
Yeah, Hearst Castle was fun.
And how did you like Hearst Castle?
It was awesome.
Were you able to see all of the rooms, or did you just go on a short tour?
We went on the main rooms, like all the main rooms.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's all right.
So that would be a good reason to want to go to this school, because you get to go on all these really fun field trips, and also as not just hikes or learning sewing. I mean, do you guys learn anything like cooking or other home economics?
Yes, my grandmother is our cooking instructor, and we learn like pretty good recipes that we wouldn't really learn at other schools that have cooking classes.
Spaghetti.
Nice. All right, let's do this. If anybody's out there is more interested in getting some more information, we could contact Doc Wiles, or we can go on their site, St. Therese Classical Academy, or check out our site, Teen Sports Radio. It's all there. We have a little bit. Oh, we've got to go. Unbelievable. This is a nut. Put your hand. I love this show. Shaking. Just shaking. Oh my goodness, I'm not used to normal children, I guess. I don't know. I got to go run around the playground is what I got to do right now. Hey, Michael Baker, we love you. Thank you for joining us today. We had Angela Miller-Bevan. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you.
Have a great week, Santa Barbara. God bless you. We'll see you next week.